Welcome to today's video where we'll witness some thrilling moments from train derailments, traffic accidents, and unexpected incidents on the tracks. From near disasters to heroic actions and critical moments, each event teaches us valuable lessons about caution and road safety. Let's dive in and learn from these unforgettable experiences. Luckily, no one was injured in the Michigan train derailment, but it's a valuable reminder about the importance of safety when operating trains. This steam locomotive in Xinjiang reminds us of the power of old technology, and sometimes the classics really do stand the test of time. What started as a normal train ride quickly turned terrifying when a car exploded. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but it's a lesson in the importance of quick reactions. The Santa Fe derailment caused chaos, but luckily the bridge was undamaged. The central beams, however, may have a few dents. The ethanol train derailment in Fairmont, Minnesota was captured by Tracy Schumann. Thankfully, no major damage occurred and no one was hurt. The Jordan snowplow worked through multiple winters on Donner Pass. If the snow gets too thick, the rotary plow from Roseville will step in. This shows how important maintenance is in harsh weather conditions. The Alvia high-speed train derailed in Santiago de Compostela with 200 passengers on board. The driver admitted to exceeding the speed limit by over 100 km/h. Thankfully, no one was hurt. A freight train was hanging on a suspended train. It was an unbelievable sight, but fortunately there was no major damage. The GE-9 engine exploded, but thankfully the crew reacted quickly and the train continued on its journey. That was definitely a tense moment. Make-Long Market provides a perfect example of the unique coordination between people and trains. It's a fascinating sight, one you won't forget. Dramatic day in December, Pennsylvania, when a train caught fire, but thankfully no one was injured. Fast-acting railway firefighters made all the difference. A dramatic day in Cassandra, Pennsylvania, when a train caught fire, but thankfully no one was injured. Fast-acting railway firefighters made all the difference. The coal train detachment serves as a reminder of how important it is to maintain and inspect railway tracks to avoid unexpected incidents. A train derailment in Houston fortunately didn't cause injuries. But was it due to a staffing issue, or was it just an unfortunate accident? The Mumbai monorail's ability to navigate tight curves is incredible. It's amazing how technology can deliver such spectacular performances. Two trains running side by side, almost like they're racing. Let's watch and see who finishes first in the silent race. A strange truck converted into a locomotive. Hard to believe, right? When a driver got stuck on the tracks, two Samaritans quickly rushed to help. A beautiful act and a reminder to stay cautious near train tracks. It's pretty wild to feel like you're sitting in a car while a streetcar is heading toward you. I'm curious, why do high-speed trains spray water? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and if you don't know the answer, stay tuned for our next video. A train derailment at the Vancouver Riverside parking lot on Sunday morning. Resident Kian Gray heard the screeching sound before the incident occurred. Luckily, no injuries. A freight train derailed at the Total Grand Puits refinery. Sometimes unexpected incidents happen, but luckily no one was injured. A streetcar and a Toyota RAV4 collided in St. Petersburg, and the dash cam caught every moment. It was a close call, but luckily no serious damage. The Solo Wonogiri car crashed into a white train car at Jeyo Slamet Riyadi in Surakarta. A tense moment, but thankfully no major damage. Always be cautious near tracks. A bus and streetcar collided at the Agibalova and Krasnoarmeyskaya intersection in Samara. It was a tense situation, but fortunately no injuries. The NS-12Z derailed under the pedestrian crossing. The moment was captured by a camera from the Roanoke Hotel. A sudden incident, but thankfully no damage. The Great Western Rail Crew was working on track maintenance near Shawnigan, Saskatchewan on February 8, 2022. A vital action to ensure railway safety. A freight train derailment in Oklahoma reminds us of the importance of regular track and train maintenance to prevent unwanted accidents. The rising theft of postal trains in Los Angeles didn't just cause disruptions, it led to a derailment. A crucial reminder about maintaining railway safety and cleanliness in the area. In Samara, an SUV nearly drove into the streetcar's path while yielding to oncoming traffic. It was a close call, but thankfully the driver was saved from disaster. The propane train derailment in New Mexico caused 35 cars to derail, creating a serious situation that required evacuations and road closures. A dramatic event, but thankfully no casualties. The streetcar derailment in Perm, Russia seemed to be caused by a brake issue. A close call, but no serious damage was reported. A driver captured a streetcar derailment on his dash cam, another example of unexpected events happening on the tracks.
imagine a nigga
A
get
freight
burnt
train
like that.
derailment near Baltimore,
know.
Maryland, caused an explosion and an industrial building collapse.
Back up.
It was intense, but luckily there was minimal human damage.
Oh.
A freight train derailment on the Košice-Žilina line caused a traffic disruption. It was an unexpected event, but thankfully no injuries occurred. A coal train derailed at Paskov Station with 21 cars coming off the tracks. Thankfully, no one was injured and passenger services weren't affected. The freight train derailment in Saskatoon was another close call. No hazardous materials were involved, just a diesel leak. No major damage, and thankfully no one was hurt. A freight train from North Reading to Pittston derailed for unknown reasons, causing 6 cars to come off the track. Luckily, no one was injured.
Holy fuck!
The young man in the pickup truck thought the train would yield, but as the train came charging, he hit an electrical box. He was lucky to escape without harm. When a man fell between a train and platform in Perth, the crowd quickly came together to tilt the train and help him escape. A truly touching moment of solidarity. A girl rushed across the crossing in Ermelo even though the gates were down. But thanks to quick thinking, she managed to avoid the oncoming train. What a lucky moment. A water truck unexpectedly drove onto the tracks and was hit by a freight train. Fortunately, no major damage occurred, but the scene was certainly intense.
Holy crap!
A pedestrian and motorcycle squeezed onto the crossing, and suddenly another train came charging in. The motorcycle was crushed, a dramatic moment, but fortunately no. The train derailment in Szegedin halted traffic for 4 hours, but thankfully no one was injured. At least people could still enjoy the famous Szegedin Guled song. The CPKC train erupted in flames as it sped through downtown Ontario. Luckily, the hazardous cargo cars had detached before the fire broke out. No injuries were reported. A landslide caused a train derailment, but luckily it was only a freight train. This serves as a reminder of the need for disaster prevention measures. As we've seen, whether it's intense moments or lucky escapes, all of these incidents remind us of the importance of staying alert and prepared. Always be aware and act quickly to protect yourself and others on the road. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next exciting video.